दाइको चाहिँ पहिला सानो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ तपाईको बाल्यकाल कसरी बित्यो हैन तपाईको अनि पछि
स्थिति भएर हैन अन्धारे
हजुर
पढाइ चाहिँ छोडियो
चाहिँ स्वर्गवास हुँदाखेरि तपाईको छोराछोरीहरु चाहिँ अलि हुर्किसके थिए कि कस्तो सानै थिए कि
कान्छो चाहिँ छोरो त्यस्तै भयो 10 वर्ष थियो
पुरा भयो अनि उठ्यो हैन कस्तो खालको चाहिँ हुनुहुन्थ्यो यो है ल फेरि भेटौँला है अब निराश भएर नबस्नु Stories of Nepal started as I was searching for a purpose in life, and when I started doing it, then it was like a calling for me, and I finally felt like I found something, that I can do for a long term. I'm a wanderlust, I mean, I really love the freedom, I really love the freedom because, like, when you plan something, you're kind of, you're limiting yourself to the possibilities, when you're just walking and, when you're just keeping yourself very open and, there's so much thing that come in, that you haven't expected. When I'm listening to it, I go into that emotional space, and the struggle, the pain, the suffering, or the happiness, or the hopes and aspirations, it sort of also becomes mine, and sometimes I'm laughing with the person who's telling me a story, sometimes we're both crying, and I come back home and I listen to these recordings, and I'm transcribing it, and I have to relive it again in a way. I don't think I've learned the art of detachment yet, because many a times I wake up with a bit of a sadness, I don't know, some kind of melancholy. I can't put it in words, but I don't think I've mastered it all. But I know that I need to able to keep my sanity and keep doing it, because if I'm not unable to detach for a long period of time, then it might take a difficult. It might be difficult for me.
विवाहित मान्छेको जीवन र आफ्नो एउटा चाहिँ जीवनमा चाहिँ के भिन्नता पाउनुहुन्छ तपाईँ कुनै त्यसबाट फाइदा होस् हजुर एकदमै तर यो अहिले स्रोत
And at one point I felt so low, I just didn't want to hurt anyone, I didn't want to hurt myself, I was done, so I drove in my scooter and I just wanted to jump off a cliff and end it all, but something stopped. I think there was this flicker of hope. So I rode back home crying and then I told my wife I need help. So she sent me to rehab.
So I think I kept following because he kept writing about everyday individuals, and it was like, I was really impressed because there was no one doing that on. Actually, he was impressed by Human of New York, and I was impressed by him because he wrote a story of our country, not just Kathmandu and all. He traveled a lot.